and what's really happening in the atmosphere.
Yes.
It's something that I really can't articulate that's about to happen. I don't walk in the office of prophet, but I know that God uses me prophetically.
Right.
But something is about to go down that's about to leave everybody in a position that's like, huh? Because without the church and without men and women of God and without the order established to facilitate the people,
Yes.
it'll be a greater harm than it will a help. But I believe, and I'm just convinced, call me crazy, silly, or whatever, I call it faith
Yes.
and kingdom, that we're about to walk into some of our greatest days.
In 2014, I'm telling you that we're getting ready to see some explosive times.
Okay.
And then we're getting ready to see some shifts happen at the same time. We're getting ready to understand why God gave the fivefold ministry. It ain't the fact that you walk in the walk in the office of a prophet. You walk in the office of the fivefold, and that's until the apostle, the prophet,
Correct.
and the evangelist, teacher, and prophet. I mean, pastor. So we operate in them gifts that God gave to the body for the working of the ministry, for the working of the ministry, for the work of the kingdom. That's why the point where when you have a bishop and a doctor, there's nothing wrong with them accolades, but they're not gifts to the body. And with them not being gifts to the body, they don't perfect the saints. See, he said the fivefold is there to perfect the saint. It's in there. You can't debate it. You can't argue. It's something that a lot of people skip over because of popularity. God is about to take this generation in churches that understand the kingdom mindset and God's kingdom philosophy and listen to the Holy Spirit for the direction for the people, because it's all about the people.
Right.
It's all about the love of God.
The greatest commodity of the kingdom is those that are in his care.
Yes.
And we are God's prized possession. All of us are created of him, but I believe he has a greater desire, and this word is filled with us to be born of him.
Yes.
And as we go and as we reach out and meet people where they are, just about 30 seconds here, I have a great testimony, and other churches may have it as well, but we have this moment to share of a young lady that came that was living an alternative lifestyle, that was actually married to another lady, divorced her, came to our church with a chip on her shoulder, knowing that she was going to be judged. We were not the Jesus police. We didn't ask her what type of lifestyle does she live or whatever. She didn't profess anything, but we ministered the word. The Holy Spirit brought about change. And now where people are celebrated for coming out, well, she's being celebrated for saying, no, I'm going back to who God created me to be.
That's right.
And that only came because we embraced her where she was. How is it that the hospital is for sick people, but sick people come in, but we want them to be well when they come?
Right, and see, we want people to be already cleaned up and know how to pay tithes and know how to walk right. See, anybody that's trying to get in the office, trying to be a pastor, they got to check their love walk out first. This is the problem.
Okay.
Because without love, the love of God in a pastor to facilitate people coming in, because God gonna sit in people with all kinds of issues. But God still loved them with their issues.
Right, because he loved us with ours.
With ours.
Yeah.
And so men and women of God have to shape up and say, look, we're going to love the way God loved, and he sent his only begotten son. So we got to give that young lady or to give that young man that's coming off a deal with a praise singer dealing with smoking and dealing with different issues, and a pastor don't know how to love and too hard. We got to correct the behavior. Then correcting it, we walk alongside with it. That goes back to proper teaching.
Okay.
When the proper teaching takes place, then they get an understanding. All they get an understanding, and then you walk with them through the process. All of us got to go through a process.
You know, I love it because God looks at our potential over our problem.
All the time.
Yeah, and we got about 30 seconds left. How can we contact you?
Well, my phone number is 678-374-9603.
Give us that one more time.
678-374-9603.
In closing, sum it up in about 2 or 3 sentences. What's about to go down?
What's about to go down? That we're getting ready for a harvest, an influx. An influx that God is prepared. He has the gates. hold back and they're getting ready to prepare the harvest. But now churches, pastors have to get in line and have to get in order to receive these people, or they will not be coming into that particular local body.
Thank you so much for the word that you released. Those of you that are watching right now, I want you to go ahead and exercise one of the greatest tools that you have, and that's your words. Declare it right now. I declare it for the Faith Center that we'll be a part of the recipients of the harvest, and I declare it over the Carpenters Ministry. I declare it. You declare it for your church right now.